It's time for the rundown. Tune in as Amelia and Lori share their must-dos in some of their favorite cities, amuse you with their guilty pleasures, share the unsung promo hero of the week, and help decipher all those impossible text acronyms.
Hello and welcome to episode 24 of The Rundown. I'm Amelia Model with Promo Corner and my co-host here, Miss Lori Bolton from the Magnet Group. Lori, how are you doing?
I'm good, Amelia. I'm so good. How are you?
I'm good. We're going to get into how good we are, how good we're pretending to be here in a minute. But before we do that, we have a show sponsor. This week's sponsor is Logomark, who is a leading supplier in the promotional products industry. And they are known for their retail brands, which I am a huge fan of. So that includes Igloo, Pelican, Solo, Mana, Sherpani, Egg Weights. What else can there be? I don't know. There's a lot of really good stuff there. Logomark also has an award-winning solutions team that puts an emphasis on teamwork and service, and they have extensive product knowledge and a great attitude to help you creatively present a variety of ideas and items designed to meet your client's request. If you have any questions or want to check out some of those amazing products I mentioned, check them out at logomark.com. And I can attest, I have pretty much one of all of those. And I just got a new Pelican cooler that I am absolutely in love with. It actually took a trip all the way to Canada with my husband. So even with my logo on it, all the boys used it. So Lori, how are you? How are you really now?
No, I am really so good. I'm like well
Awesome.
into my my new role at the Magnet Group. And I have to just tell you, Amelia, everybody has been amazing.
That's great.
So nice. I said on our conference call that I feel very needy right now because I don't know where to go and I don't have access to this. I mean, it's all coming, right? But it's this learning curve.
Yeah.
And so I do feel a little needy. So I owe some people like a Starbucks card or something for helping me do the simplest of tasks. But again, I just don't have access. So it's been amazing and everybody is absolutely lovely. And the reception, everybody from, they put it on all company email, and people that I would probably never meet or interact with have sent me just lovely emails. So
you just get right into it.
You get right into it. So it's been amazing. I'm super grateful for the opportunity, and I'm just excited for the future. So what's going on with you, Amelia?
Well, my life has been a little crazy. I haven't talked to you because you've been so busy with your new stuff. Like we just send texts every once in a while, like, how you doing? Are you good? But, and that's about as far as we go. So my little guy, Maddox, got COVID. We had not been anywhere. Like I'd been traveling like crazy. So I kept worrying that I would bring it home. He got it. I was apparently at school because that's the only place he had been. So he had it and he had to quarantine for 10 days. So I tested him on Monday and my husband was leaving for Canada on Tuesday to go on this long hunt trip. So he tested Tuesday. He was negative. They all went on their trip. So I had to keep my kids separated in the house because one had COVID and one didn't. And one was going to school every day and one was here. So I'm like walking around. I mean, I have mask on my desk. I was masked up, like you can't quarantine an 11-year-old. They need their mom and they need help. So I was walking around, opening all the doors for him. I mean, he had to feel like he was like the prince of something. Like I was like, don't touch any door handles, because that was just more stuff I needed to clean. So I'm like, if you need anything, yell or text me. And he would text me and I'd be like, I'll come open the door for you. I'll bring you your food or whatever.
Gosh.
So I had that. I got tested too. I was negative. So I took care of him. I just got him back to school on Thursday. And then my husband got home that same Thursday. They were not feeling well. Several of them, they had raspy voices. So they went through a drive-through clinic to get tested before they came to the house. By the time they were done unloading, 2 of the 4 had tested positive. So husband's now home. Now he has COVID. So he's in the basement and now I'm trying to keep him separated from the other kids and myself. And I ran out. I know. this morning I was panicky. Like we were worried about like you had a call and blah, blah, blah. So I ran out this morning and actually got tested again, just because now my son's good, but now my husband's home and I have so much stuff to do with the kids and school and volunteering and doing all this crap. And so I just went and got tested again. Luckily, they just called me before we started. I'm still negative. So I was like, I don't know how you're negative being around two people. I'm like, I've bathed in sanitizer. So,
oh my gosh, Amelia,
so give me a healthy tip. I've been living in this house of ailment and antibiotics and disinfectant. And
so what I would love
is my living with Lori tip.
Yeah. So this is not for the whole group but for you specifically, if you can run out, do you have any apple cider vinegar with Mother at the house?
No.
So go get some of that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to like it, but it's okay.
I drank it straight before. I can shoot anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Just get your toilet shot glass out.
Just like a shot glass. I mean, I can shoot anything. You just chase it with something.
It's going to help. It's going to help. Like do a shot in the morning and maybe a shot like midday, because it does actually give you energy. But I will, after we get done with this, I'm going to text you. There's a capsule form as well.
Oh, okay.
That like if you put your nose in the jar, it's very, very strong.
Yeah.
But the capsules are they're more tolerable than the apple cider vinegar. So I would do that. And I would do some turmeric with some pepper. I'll send you a quick text.
Send me. Yeah. We won't bore everybody else. I've been taking my vitamin D and multivitamin.
Yes.
So I'm going to see if I can do this. Eventually my brain capacity is going to run out. So we were drinking warm lemon water every morning, which I have tried to do this week. Some days have been off. We were just drinking more water throughout the day. We were taking 2 15-minute walks, which I didn't take 15-minute walks, but let me tell you, I just was running back and forth, delivering crap back and forth in my house.
That counts.
Doing that. And then the plank. Oh, journaling. And then last week was the plank, which I have not done yet, but
and it's not surprising you forgot the journaling situation so much.
I forgot literally in that 2-week span. There was today and one other day that I had to record stuff. And those were the only days that my hair really probably got brushed. The other days it was like,
poor baby.
Okay. So what should we do?
I'm going to move a little bit as we get into the holidays. So we all know this, right? So if you look at the last 4 or 5 things that you just mentioned, holidays are coming. The fact of the matter is it's stressful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've got now, like, again, COVID, there's so many different ailments that play into the holidays. It's stressful for most. If somebody says, oh, no, it's not stressful at all, they're kidding you. Yes, they may enjoy it, but there's stress related to it. So don't forget just the basics of staying balanced. And so again, your water in the morning, hydrating. So we're going to be doing a lot of cheering, I'm sure, during the holidays. Just make sure you're balancing it out with some water. And I'm a huge believer of making sure that you have that time for yourself. So even Amelia, with what you've gone through the last 10 days, it's a lot. I mean, you are managing a household that's sick right now that needs to be quarantined. And yes, there's a reason that you told me your eyes were burning before we got on this call.
I was like, I look tired and haggard. There's not enough concealer in the world that can make this look good right now. So we just
remember to balance. And that, when you think about it, it always works out, right? It always works out. And we stress over things that we really don't have control over. For example, I'm going to share I've got all 3 kids coming in and Alex's girlfriend for Thanksgiving. First time I'm going to have the kids together in a very, very long time. Do I want it to be perfect? Absolutely. I want it to be perfect. Am I going to fry a turkey? Am I going to cook a turkey? Like, it's okay. Like, I'm going to start planning my menu. It's going to be fine. As long as I've got adult beverages in an ice chest out in the back.
Turkey sandwiches and some wine.
It's going to be okay. Right? Like, it's not, and Steve he's more stressed than I am. Like, where are we going to sleep, everybody? I said, in the house. I'll figure it out. Like, everybody will be okay. Right. And they're feeling the same way I am. Like, we just all want to be together under the same roof and drink and play games and just be together as a family. So when you step back and remember why you're getting together, why the holidays, it's really about being with family, friends, loved ones, and enjoying that time
Absolutely.
Don't let the outside noise ruin it. And still, like, again, I'm going to probably need a 15-minute walk when I've got everybody here. It's okay. Nobody will even know I'm gone.
And that is good to do. I mean, a lot of people, this might be the first time that they've gotten together as a family for a while because they haven't been able to for multiple reasons, but it's okay to sneak away for a little bit. Even if you just go lock yourself in a room or a closet just to like, I'm not really a meditator, but just to center or put an earbud in and just block out all the other noise for a little bit and take some deep breaths just to be like, plan early. Don't stress yourself out trying to go the day before like I do. Like,
oh my gosh.
No, go buy that stuff a few weeks in advance and store it.
I'm going to order my turkey actually this weekend. So yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to just be done, order it, pay for it. And I know it's there.
All right. Well, that's good. So take some time for ourselves and prepare, and just the holidays are coming. So
yeah. And just
breathe.
Pace yourself. Yeah. Breathe.
Just breathe.
Just breathe. Exactly.
And I had to do that a lot this past few weeks because there were times when I was a little stressed. I have so many mom dits, like I could go on for the rest of the year about shit that happened over the past 2 weeks, but I don't want to give you guys all my stories. I could probably have a reality show with the craziness that's been happening around here beyond the kids and the COVID. And but I was trying to be super careful. And so I was making Maddox mask if he came out of his room. I was wearing a mask if he came out of his room, if we were in the same room. Well, guess what? There's these and some other ones all around my house, because as soon as he came out, I would just grab them and put them on because I have one on my desk, one on the coffee table, whenever he needed. Well, one of his was starting to get gross. And so I threw it away and I gave him one of the nights, like the N95 ones that you can actually talk through. He doesn't typically wear those. I wear those. So I had picked up the mask and put it on. And then he's like, Mom, that's mine. I was like, wait.
Oh my gosh.
And I have some like aloe hand sanitizer, something that smells good. It doesn't smell ratchet. I put it on my hand and just did all over my face and lips and up my nose. And it burned a little bit. Everywhere.
You just got
I was like,
heal.
And that's how you deal. I mean, you can I could stress about it, or I could just, sanitize the hell out of my face. And I got the sanitizer and then I sprayed all the masks so that if anybody else got confused again, and then I got a marker and I put initials on the tops of all of them. So we didn't run into that again. So that was my mom dip for
Amelia.
the week. But we actually have an unsung hero that is really cool. So Stacy Pierce, who has nominated someone in the past. Thank you, Stacy, for being so awesome and sending videos. She's with Blue Generation. And she sent in a video that we're going to watch for Courtney Haynes. And Courtney isn't technically in the promo industry. Courtney is with the Suffolk County Cleaning, and they are the cleaners that come in and do their offices. But the rave she gave to Courtney about the attitude and lifting everyone's spirits while they're doing their job, it's amazing. So take a listen.
I am Stacy Pierce of Blue Generation, and I would like to nominate Courtney Haynes of Suffolk County Cleaning. Because not only is he a cleaner, he will enter your office and lift up the whole room. He will talk to every person, see how their day is going. He literally nurtures relationships with all people in the room. And when he comes in, you're excited to see him. He's a friend. He's much more than a cleaning person. He gives spiritual advice. He shares his experiences. He's just really, I've never known anyone to come in and lift up the whole entire room with their personality. He really is just so much more than a cleaning person. And I would like to nominate him as Unsung Hero because he is a hero.
Thank you so much, Stacy, for nominating someone else as an unsung promo hero. And thank you, Courtney, for being amazing and affecting so many people in the building in such a positive way. You're awesome. All right, Lori, guilty pleasure. Dun, dun, dun. Mine would be taking more than a 5-minute shower, but
I love it. So
what was yours?
I've just started this. So it is, it's the number one on Netflix right now.
I've probably been watching it too. What is it?
So when I was traveling with Matt, my counterpart in Ohio, we were getting to know each other. And I was asking about, like different movies and music. And he said, have you been watching Squid Games?
I have two. That was one of mine. That was the one I was going to talk about.
Okay.
So have you been watching it? Let's talk.
Well,
Let's talk Squid Games.
I started watching it last night.
But basically, there's people that are in financial debt and they have been approached by people to participate in a game for a chance to win a bunch of money. And the games are simple kid games. But if you fail, or like red light, green light, if you don't stop, instead of going back to the beginning, you get shot and killed. And then it eliminates your competitors. And each time someone dies, more money goes into the pot. So it's pretty crazy. I've watched, they've played 2 games at this point where I am now. And there's some other stuff that's happened. I don't want to, since you've only watched 1 episode, I don't want to go into it too far, but yeah.
I haven't even watched 1. I'm now like this. So I just want like Virgin River to have the new season.
So I was going to talk about, I've been watching another one too that I've almost finished, which is really good. I'll save it for next time since we've both been watching this. But the crazy thing about this is that, again, it was an Asian show that was picked up. It's been dubbed in 3,500 countries. It's on the top 10 of Netflix. I don't know where it ranks right now. I haven't watched TV. Is it number 1 right now? Because it started off at like 3 or 4. So it's
number 1.
Up. The amount of money, I think like over $35 million it's made somehow.
Jeez.
I don't know how that works on Netflix, how they make money based on subscribers, but I did pull up, I get a couple of like newsletters that come through daily and give me updates. And the last 2 days, it's been talking about the show, the Squid Games, because it's just been a phenomenon. So the outfits that they wear when they go into their gameplay, they're put in all the same uniforms and they just have numbers. So their names are never referenced. Nobody knows their true identity. They just have a number. But they also, their shoe wear, they have these white slide-on Vans. And since this show has started, I got to read it correctly. The sale of the white Vans featured in the show spiked 7,800%.
Okay, that's insane. So Vans can't support that, clearly. I mean, they can't support the demand.
But it's just crazy. Like that is
insane.
Something as mundane as basically prison attire is what these people are wearing. That's just gone gangbusters. And, Vans they're still in the game. Like some kids still wear them, but I remember them in the 90s.
I love it.
Okay, Lori. So we have, I think you finally got your emoji cards for me. So you could, we did them last time. So you can torture me. I have some acronyms for you. And I have a Family Feud. Before we get started though, this is how cool I think I am. I had to send it to Brandon. I was like, I'm in the know. So there's one of the articles that gets sent to me every day. It's called The Morning Brew. And the subject line was teenagers are chuggy. Do you remember the word chuggy I taught us a few months ago?
I was going to ask you about chuggy because Erica, one of my sweet reps, she like chuggy, she's saying like chuggy is your Apple Watch is chuggy.
Well, I'm not getting rid of mine because it controls my life. It's like my personal assistant.
But that's what they're saying. Like, I'm like, how could that be chuggy?
It's anything that's trying too hard. So they're saying like teenagers are chuggy because of, I can't even remember all the things that they were doing right now, but I was like, haha, the word, I knew it and busted it out before it started. So
I love it. Good work.
I'm going to keep watching those because there's been a lot of things that they've talked about that are like on point with what we've been talking about. So I'm going to keep pulling those articles up.
I love it.
Okay. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first, young lady?
I'll give them to you.
Okay, sure.
You ready?
Yep.
Now remember, these are no, I switched cards on you. So this is US TV edition.
Oh, TV. Okay. TV.
Yep. Okay.
Law and Order.
No.
Legal. It's an attorney with the bar, Justice in America, Judge Judy.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes. Good job.
The flag kind of threw me off. I don't know what. that part.
Okay, you ready?
Funny, my stepdad, if I call at a certain time, my mom's like, he can't talk right now. Judge Judy's on. You'll have to call back in 20 minutes. Okay.
You take second to Judge Judy.
Like, there's a pause on the DVR, right? You would just
Right.
pause it and talk and then go back to Judge Judy.
No, Judge Judy's priority.
Oh,
You've got-
Blue. This is the show Blue Bloods. No. So
No.
the Statue of Liberty, which is leading me towards New York,
Yep.
top and blue.
Yep.
American Police Academy.
Oh, you were right with when you said New York.
New York,
What's the initials?
NY.
Yep.
I don't watch a lot of cop shows. Cops, New York Police
Yeah. What are the initials?
of the police.
Yeah. What would you call what are the
PD?
initials? Yep. So
NYPD Blue.
yes.
What show is that? I don't even know who's on that.
I don't either. Okay.
Okay.
This one's your last one.
Wife swap. Is that what it is?
Yes.
It was a Bride with the Arrows. And I hate to admit it, but I used to watch that.
So you knew when I was going through the cards for you, I'm like, oh, this is a good one.
Keep finding all these stickies in my desk. When I hear of a new acronym, I just put it in my desk. And so I pull it out. So I'm going to throw this one away. I think this one is good that we have not done it. TIL. So
Oh, gosh.
after today's episode, you could message somebody and use this abbreviation TIL.
Tune in later.
Ooh, no, that's a really good one. I would use it for that.
Yeah.
Today I learned.
Oh.
But I like tune in later.
Today I learned. It still could be to tune in later.
Okay, here's another one. Similar, same preference. FTR. And it's not Franklin Theodore Roosevelt.
Thank you.
I would use this. So earlier I was giving statistics and I was throwing out numbers for Squid. I was wrong. I was saying money, it's views. They have had over 82 million views of that show.
Oh my gosh.
And it's only been out for a few weeks. So I am saying FTR, it's 82 million views.
Frickin' too rad. That's good.
Freaking radical, man. Like tubular.
Exactly.
For the record.
See, sometimes this is where I get stuck because sometimes they'll use the number 4
I know.
and then it just throws me off.
Okay, last one.
Okay.
MIRL. I can't wait till we MIRL when I see you in Vegas.
I know this one. Meet in real life. Yes.
Or Merle.
For real. Meet in real life. I love it.
Okie dokie.
Are we out of time, girl?
I think we're out of time.
I think so too.
Yep. All right. Well, that was fun. It was good to chat with you, Lori. Good to see your smiling face. I love it when you're always so happy. You put me in a good mood.
Oh, good. And you know what? I am going to check in with you this weekend. Please, if you need anything, let me know. But you have to now it's like you got to take care of you because your immune system is probably.
I'm just going to send
low.
you SOS.
Send me
remember,
SOS.
remember, we learned it a while back. It's not save our souls. It's
Save our souls.
someone over shoulder. Oh yeah, someone
Yeah,
over shoulder.
it's someone over shoulder.
But I might be doing the true SOS, like
Yes.
beep, 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 Morse code.
Exactly. Oh, I hope everybody at your house gets better. I hope you you stay healthy. I'll
Me
text you
too.
here momentarily of some stuff when you're out.
Okay.
Just to pick up really quickly.
Yeah, I think my husband's dying. He was gone for 9 days and now he's quarantined to the basement and he's just can only yell up the stairs to the kids. And Addie's like, I'm not even standing at the top of the stairs. She's like, I'm out. Bye, Dad. See ya.
I love it. So awesome.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us again this week. We hope that you comment below. Let us know your guilty pleasures. And for sure, let us know if you're watching Squid Games. Need to know who's in on this massive success. Don't forget to nominate your unsung promo hero for us to give a shout out to. And then tune in again on November 12th to hear more Living with Lori tips and see if I've survived and I can mom it again. And we will release the new unsung promo hero. So see you next time, guys.
Bye.